Listen up, fantasy owners. If you have players on your team from the Chiefs and the Jags, pay attention closely. This is this week's fantasy forecast.
Week 5 fantasy forecast. Every single week, I'm going to take you through the NFL games being impacted by weather, how that will impact your fantasy teams, individual players, and player prop bets to make some money for you. Here's all the games being played outside this week. Look at it. Every outdoor stadium is going to be absolutely perfect on Sunday. That will not be the case, though. Down in Jacksonville on Monday, I'm expecting rain through the entire day. That's the reason my game of the week is the Chiefs at the Jags. Some big questions surrounding Trevor Lawrence in this game. Here's why. In light rain, the Jags are 3-0 under Trevor Lawrence. He averages 18 fantasy points, so he plays well in light rain. But in heavy rain, it is a completely different story. The Jags are 0-2 under Trevor Lawrence in heavy rain games, and he's averaging only 7 fantasy points. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if it's going to be raining heavily throughout the entire game, so I'm leaving Trevor Lawrence alone. If you have him on your team, you could play him. If you have a better quarterback, I would think the safe bet is to play the better quarterback, okay? ETN, though, he's RB1, okay? Like, I think through the entire league this week. Here's why. He's having his best year fantasy-wise since he was drafted in 2022. And now that Tank Bigsby is on the Eagles, he's going to pick up the majority of the workload on the ground for the Jags. And the Jags lean heavily on the run game in rain games. Okay? Also, the Chiefs' defense is allowing 127 yards per game on the ground. So he's going to put up some yards. Brian Thomas Jr., I am playing him. I know he's been a disappointment so far to fantasy owners this year. But he averaged, in 3 rain games he played in last year, he averaged 14.5 points. So he did really well in rain games in 2024. So don't give up on him yet, okay? The defense, Jags defense, I know they're playing really well this year. I'm benching them. You know why? Because Mahomes plays really well in the rain. This is a crazy stat. The Chiefs average 25.5 points per game in rain games under Mahomes. So I just don't think the defense is going to get you that many points. Pacheco, I'm also benching him, okay? He's kind of questionable in the first place. And also the Chiefs don't really depend on the run game in rain games. Mahomes is still throwing the ball a lot. Also, he made split time as well. So I would not run him. I would not run him. I think him and Hunt, at least in last year, they had under 6 points in rain games. Xavier Worthy, he's back. I am playing him, okay? He had played in 1 rain game last year. In that rain game, he had the most fantasy points on the entire Chiefs offense. He had 14 fantasy points and a rushing touchdown in the rain. So maybe he gets a rushing touchdown this weekend. Who knows? Okay, in terms of my prop bets, I spent like 8 hours researching these, so I would 1,000% make all of these bets. Mahomes, he's going to have over 35.5 pass attempts. In rain games, he averages 39. I think that's a really good prop bet. ETN, the most rushing yards, duh. ETN also over 11.5 receiving yards. He averages 34 receiving yards in rain games. So he's also getting the ball thrown to him in rain games as well. So this is a really good prop bet to make. Now remember, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what the weather's going to do. It's your Week 5 fantasy forecast.